Hey, it's me again. It's February in Charleston, South Carolina, and it is cold. No snow, and it's sunny, but it's cold. So today I'm going to tell you how much it's going to cost you to live in this beautiful city, Charleston, South Carolina. Okay, so these numbers is based on the US average of 100. That means that any number I give you over 100, meaning it is above the average US. And any number below, it's of course below the average US when it comes to cost of living and expenses in the Charleston area. So of course the cost of living varies based on your choice of career and also your average salary and of course the real estate market. Now the numbers I'm going to give you is based off of Charleston, South Carolina, and I'm going to compare some numbers to our neighboring big city, Charlotte, North Carolina, so that you can kind of see the difference in the two cities, because I get a lot of questions about Charleston versus Charlotte, and some people are considering both areas and trying to decide which area is best for them. So now the population in Charleston, South Carolina is about 411,000 versus Charlotte, North Carolina at about 885,000. That's almost double the people here in Charleston. Big city, Charlotte. So compared to the US average of 100, overall, Charleston, South Carolina is about 11% higher than the US average. We're right in at about 115. So that's about 11.5% above the average. If you are looking to purchase groceries in the Charleston area, well, our average is about 105.6. So that's 0.56 over the US average. And what I find today is a lot of people are shopping online for groceries and getting it delivered. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but that may be something you want to consider when purchasing groceries and also considering which area you're purchasing your groceries in. So now health in the Charleston area, healthcare is at 98.1. That's 0.9% lower than the average. Housing is at 136.9. Whew, that's 36.9% above the average. Wow, right? Now the median home price is at $316,500. Now, if you want to compare that to Charlotte, North Carolina, their median home price comes in at $220,000. Something to think about, huh? Utilities in the Charleston area are at 101.6. Yep, that's 1.6% higher than the US average. Transportation, like your bus fare and your gas prices, come in at 94.6. So that's lower than the US average at 5.4%. Median home income in the Charleston area, cha-ching, it's $64,022. Big money. But Charlotte isn't bad either at $62,807. So when you are considering these areas, Charlotte versus Charleston, or just you already know Charleston is where it's at and you want to know how much you're going to be spending to live there, these numbers are definitely very helpful for you to make the decision whether or not Charleston is the right area for you, or you want to go further out to the outer areas like Somerville, Goose Creek area, Ladson area, Mounts Corner area, where the prices may be a little bit more affordable for your salary. Because remember, when you are in these areas, Charleston for one, taxes are more expensive than some of the other areas when it comes to home taxes. And you definitely want to keep in mind, if this is your primary home where you can get 4% tax assessment versus if this is a commercial property or an investment property where it would be 6% tax assessment. That really makes a big difference when it comes to your monthly payment for your mortgage. If you're not going to have a mortgage and you're paying cash, where you still will have the taxes per year. So it really depends on if you're going to live in that property versus if it's, like I said, a second home or an investment property where that tax rate is factored in. Then you also want to make sure you consider the fact that some of the neighborhoods in Charleston area have HOA or regime fees or transfer fees. And these fees definitely need to be considered and factored in if you are trying to set yourself in a monthly or annual budget when it comes to your property. I love Charleston. I would definitely consider moving to Charleston versus Charlotte. I may be a little biased, but Charlotte seems to be very crowded with the amount of people that lives in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you want a little bit more laid back area where it's not as crowded, Charleston is definitely the area for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because I put out videos like this once a week to keep you informed of what's going on in Charleston. And if you are considering moving to Charleston, reach out to me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Well, I'm Carmilla Renee, and I am a licensed real estate agent born and raised right here in Charleston, South Carolina. And I love bringing you helpful tips and fun facts about my home state, South Carolina. So don't forget, reach out to me and comment. I reply to all of my messages. I know you have heard from me if you have commented on any of my videos. Well, until next time, thank you for watching.